Hey guys, I'm gonna actually show you today how to use the BlueAlpha marketing plugin that connects directly to your Google Ads and show you one of the 10 skills that we actually built here. But in a previous tutorial, I actually explained how to install that plugin. You can check out that video probably on the link above here, but let's talk about and we're gonna do this actually live. So in case there's any slip-ups or typos or whatever, I already apologize for this. So what can the BlueAlpha marketing plugin do for me? So let's get this started. Right, so the BlueAlpha marketing gives you a suite of Google Ads analysis and optimization skills. Here's what you can do. There's the bucket of account health from optimization, creative and messaging, competitive intelligence, audience and geo, as well as SEO and paid alignment. And then we also have first measurement parts where, for example, we have an incrementality test runner and we're going to start adding an MMM builder. You will have also meta ads, TikTok ads, and so on. But starting from the top, I would like to run /auto optimize for my account. This is not my actual account ID here for my account. 1 second, I'll grab it and I'll come back. So for the account that I actually want to run is this one. And I'm going to show you a real example because this is now actually our Google Ads account that we are running to just make it actually more understandable of what the potential is of this marketing plugin. So now it's actually asking me some just general optimization details, like for example, what scope should I optimize? Is it the full account? And yes, I want the full account. How aggressive should the recommendation be? Let's make it super aggressive. And should I cross-reference with an MMM model? Because if you do have an MMM model, you can actually load that in as well. But in this particular case, I would only like to look at my Google Ads data. And then here, as you can see, BlueAlpha account is the account number. And let's kick this one off. And now it actually created the different phases it's going to run through this /auto optimize skill. So first we're going to run we audit the campaign structure. Then we look at underspend diagnoses, give a budget, look into budget reallocation, and then give a Google recommendations review as well as a creative health check, and then ultimately compiling all of these 4 steps into one report. And as you can see here, it started using the BlueAlpha MCP, which you can just add as a custom connector to your within your settings, and then you authenticate, and then you can talk to your Google Ads data. We already have added that if you have an MMM, and this is for our internal customers, that people can talk to their MMM as well. But we will be releasing Meta, TikTok, LinkedIn, and X in the coming weeks. So now it actually started to generate the structural scorecard. And it looks like we got an average score of 73 across 3 campaigns. There's 4 critical issues with 18.1 impression share, which is pretty low. This first campaign, the Google search campaign, is actually not live. And we actually have the non-brand targeting all English speaking, and then a second non-brand search campaign actually particular at Australia and New Zealand. So layer first critical was paused, obviously. We should activate this. This was just an example to show you. But then in terms of budget reallocation, we're currently spending only $100 over the last 30 days. We spent 3.6K, had around 9 conversions, and so on. So here the recommendation is actually to fix quality first, as 53% of impression share is lost to rank and actually not budget. So increasing budget would actually waste money, but improving the ad relevance, the quality on the landing first before scaling is the recommended action. So what does this actually mean? Dynamic image extensions, okay, on the account level, that makes sense. And then here it actually also performed to creative health in deep dive, where it actually found, okay, within this particular ad, we had fatigue. And obviously this campaign is our primary conversion driver. 9 out of 9 conversions in the last 30 days, but it's showing clear fatigue signals. As we saw, CTR is 50% down, CPA is actually up, and ROAS is also down. Because there's some insufficient data because the account is relatively new, right? But it basically puts me together a prioritized action plan of, okay, add variants to non-brand. And we actually discussed this earlier today, so we're actually going to add that. There's the brand campaign to actually switch from presence or interest to presence only. This one is obviously not live, right? And then improve brand ad strength by rewriting copy with more headlines. Puts together for example, an entire next cycle analysis of what we actually should look at. And yeah, this is great, thank you. Based on these results, what other deep dives should I run with the plugin? I will answer these questions in a follow-up tutorial though. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this is helpful for you.